You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, featuring the week's roundup of fashion news. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411.
Toot toot beep beep.
We're here, guys. Right.
Last week we were voting.
Turn it in.
This kind of music.
Sprinkle.
All right. Don't you love the theme music?
Great
Ooh, just
music.
gets you in the mood to talk about fashion. All right, you guys, if you are tuning in, which I'm sure you are because it's Friday.
It's
But
Friday.
if you're tuning in, it means it is time for a little fashion on Black Hollywood Live. This is Fashion 411, your favorite go-to fashion podcast, your number one
Yes,
podcast
yes.
on iTunes. That's all because of you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Woo! Thank you. And before we dig in a little bit, I want to remind you guys to make sure you download our show. It's free. You don't have to pay a single thing. But what you get in
$0
return is priceless.
Priceless fashion is priceless.
Priceless. You just get all kinds of updates and fun stuff, products to use, just what everybody's talking about. So make sure you tune in. So let's get started. Our lovely Val, she's a little sick today. So our little Frenchie
is not feeling well.
and we did not want her spreading germs in the studio.
Lord knows we could not have that. We could not have that.
So we have a fabulous last-minute replacement who is sitting with us, a special guest. So without further ado, let's everyone introduce themselves. I'll start across the table.
Start across the table with me. I'm your co-host, Courtney Stewart, always giving you guys information about the nails, about the shoes, and all the wonderful things that I love because I'm always giving the consumer perspective on the show.
And I'm your other co-host, Diona Vaughan. I'm your former New York City fashion corporate buyer person, and that life just, it's behind me now. And now I'm here to bring you fashion for less. It's all about being fabulous
We
on a
always
budget.
like
Okay.
a discount.
Always
for
like a
sure.
discount.
Love
And
that.
our special guest in the studio.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Danielle Argyros. I am a model here in Los Angeles, and I just love talking about fashion.
Model,
Great.
supermodel, super actress. She's
Great.
very modest.
So we're
Quite
gonna
lovely.
dig in and find out what she's up to and
Yeah.
all the secrets behind being a model. Right?
out here.
All right. Well, I would love to pretend that I have a French accent and I can cover
show.
le show, the gossip, just like Val. But unfortunately, I'm not even going to front. Okay.
We're not gonna pretend.
Not going to pretend. But okay. So if okay, this is the hottest thing that everyone's talking about right now: the Paper Magazine Kim K cover, where she has revealed
Cover and coochie layout.
all kinds of booty. And I want to remind you guys, if you want to see this booty, if you haven't seen it already, you can check us out on Instagram at BHL Fashion 411, so you can check out the pictures. But let's check out this Paper Magazine photo and let's talk about it. Okay, so she has bared it all. I mean, all. And for some of you, for you young bucks, you might look at this and be like, oh my gosh, it's groundbreaking. It's Paper Magazine and it's so artistic. And even though she's showing her butt and her booty, it's groundbreaking. But y'all, we have the tea for you. It's really not groundbreaking as some might think. This photo is actually, the photographer for it was Jean-Paul Gault. Did I say it right?
Oui, mon ami.
And he was actually the same photographer that photographed the infamous, famous, wonderful Grace Jones back in the day. Do we have that photo to show? So we can kind of see the comparison. Well, that's one, yes, so the Grace Jones. So this Kim K is nothing new. Nothing new, y'all.
No.
Nothing new. And it's funny how, since we have this new generation, that thinks that it is. Like, what do you guys think about this? Do you think it was a shock tactic for her to do this? Or, ooh, I'm hot.
Was it all that ass in the picture? It was all that ass in the relationship.
What do y'all think?
I don't know. I mean, I've been thinking about it all week, obviously, or however long it's been out, to try to figure out, like, do I feel anything? Do I care? I don't want to care? Like, and I still haven't, I don't think, fallen on which side I'm at. I'm like, great, she's able to be naked, she's a mom, and she's confident. That could be great. But then there's always that, like, question of how exploitative it is, and it's sort of this weird, there's a weird racial thing going on, because this photographer is known to be sort of, I don't know what the word is, infatuated, I guess, so to speak, with the black female form in a way that some would say became exploitative. And then the idea that she is sort of doing, sort of mimicking it is a weird sort of appropriation of what's really going on here. And I'm not sure
it's like
how
he's making a caricature.
Yeah, I'm not sure
black,
how to feel about it. So I don't know how to feel about it. I kind of want to say, on the one hand, I want to be like, you know what, you got a baby now, like, yeah, but then, and everybody's like, but she's a mogul and she's done this and it was for the purpose of the art, but then there's a portion of it that just feels like it was for attention.
Yeah.
But her mogulness, her business is her body. So just because she has like a clothing line or whatever, like Kim Kardashian is famous and rich because of her body. Whether it was being used to do things to men or it is used as a physical representation of the fantasy of a man, like that's her business. So I can't fault her for that per se. She's just sticking in line with what her business is and she knows what her brand is. So I'm
kind of with you. Like when I first saw it, I was like, whoa, you know, I was kind of on the fence about it and I didn't know how to, you know, feel, you know, like, are we perpetuating this, you know, stereotype, so to say, you know, or is she just capitalizing on her brand? And just like you said, it's her body. So I'm kind of in the middle. And, speaking of, you know, she's a mother, should she be doing this? I was reading how Naya Rivera, I think it was,
made the comment.
She made the comment, you know, on Instagram, you're a mother. And then, of course, Kim's camp and her besties kind of fired back and they're like, oh, well, you've been riding on her coattails and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I just feel like, of course, you know, doing a cover like this is it's gonna garner a lot of attention. Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, she already does. She can't even step out the house and go to the gas station. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, what'd you expect? You know? I don't know.
Well, it's like, why did she do it? You know?
She claims it's because she really wanted to work with that photographer because he's so well known and so creative and awesome,
but
and she couldn't wait.
Different.
You think she should have done something different?
I mean, now I guess my question for you girls is, the photo of her completely nude, which we won't show, but is the full frontal. Is that a photo that has happened in the past with the model that he used?
I can't speak to that, but I mean
specifically, but I don't know for sure if he's done a full frontal before. My assumption would be he's done something to that effect before because he's definitely well known for nudes and body sort of shots. So it's possible. I don't know. You wouldn't do it?
I don't know. I mean,
Danielle's like, no. As a model with this famed, amazing photographer, do you think it's art?
Not with her.
Not with her? If it was somebody else?
I would have to say if it was someone else, yes.
Because I feel like if it was going to be art, why not do something completely different and create it? You know?
Exactly.
Instead of reproducing something from the past with this famous artist.
Well, because you know Kanye was loving it. I mean, he even teased like
that was his idea.
I was too. You know, it was his idea.
I would think that because you know he's sort of done this whole like I want to elevate you to like be respected as this high fashion like style icon girl,
right?
But I still. And I do believe, like, he said, like, you're the sexiest woman on earth. And, like, even Amber Rose spoke to the fact that, like, she was the next it. Like, there's nobody physically in terms of attractiveness that would match Kim Kardashian. So that's why Kanye had to have her.
Right.
But it's strange because I would almost feel like at some point he would be like, but now it's mine. And I don't
want anybody to see it.
I don't want it all for the world because the whole world's already seen it.
Yeah.
She did Playboy. Like, we've already seen
Sex tape, Playboy, now this cover.
So it's like, how much? I don't know. And I just... I mean, is North gonna be like, "Yay, mom, that's awesome"? Like,
I mean, the only thing that's left for us to see is like her giving birth to another child, like being in the operating room, like you know.
It's not like she's been covered up all this time, and this is like this liberating moment. Because I can get like you being somebody that's always like covered up, and finally like you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm free enough with myself and confident enough to like do this. But she's not that person, so I don't know what she's trying to communicate. Like we already know you got a big ass and you're happy with it, and I don't get it.
Yeah, Oh, well, I knew that would.
But she didn't get paid for it.
Well, that's often the case. That's often the case with magazine covers. Models, you really, maybe look at $100, $200, but you really don't get paid to be on a cover.
No,
that's not part of the deal with anybody.
So maybe that makes it less prostituting of your body.
Prostitution whore. Okay. Anyway. Oh, little Real Housewives of New Jersey moment.
Yes.
Moving on from barely any clothing to a full outfit. What you got?
A full outfit. What do we have this week? Okay, so I was looking for inspiration this week, and I actually was watching Vanderpump Rules. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. But this chick on there, Stassi, was having her birthday party, and she was rocking this little silk tunic white dress for a birthday party, and it was just so like free and relaxed and cute. I was like, let me see if I can find something that I would put together to make a similar look from that. And I found this Diona von Furstenberg, very adorable white silk chiffon tunic dress. It's on sale for $120 online. And the Saks Fifth Avenue bib necklace, turquoise, it is also on sale on Saks Fifth Avenue right now for $17.99 because it's just gold tone with resin. It was a really cute necklace.
That necklace is $17.99?
Thank you.
Oh,
$17.99,
really?
guys.
Whoa.
$17.99 at Saks Fifth Avenue.
Whoa, really?
And then the Diona von Furstenberg clutch in that little like cream and black kind of going on. And it's got faceted studs on it. That one is a little more pricey, but it's $185. That's a piece you'll use and keep around forever.
For the brand.
Exactly. And I always have to throw in, we like a sale and, but we always like to dream about the luxury. So I threw some Christian Louboutin pumps in there, guys.
Courtney loves the shoes.
I love a shoe. God darn it, I love a shoe. I'm not going to tell you how much that shoe costs because why do we want to talk about it? Just know that it's beautiful.
Wait, how many dollar signs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Let's just go with 3.5, kind of.
Okay.
It's
all right.
Whatever. It's Louboutin. You know it's not going to be cheap, and it's one of his like special signature editions or whatever that's not constantly available. But it's a beautiful color and with like a flowy white dress, and really you can obviously take this into spring. You could put a leather jacket with it and wear it in fall if you live in California.
Absolutely.
But it's a cute little outfit. And Stassi, I don't, Vanderpump Rules, whatever, it's trash, but I love it. And she looked really cute. Like, I'm sorry, but she looked so cute because she's cut her hair. She's got this little flowy haircut going on, and she had this little flowy, comfortable dress, and it's totally cute, and I thought she was adorable. So check that out. DVF and Saks, and you can make it happen.
And I love that you just merchandise the whole entire look.
What would I do?
Love it.
I like it.
You make me want to get that entire thing.
Because it's cute. You would totally get that outfit. You would be so adorbs in it.
Perfect.
I loved it, but in my brain, I know I would never wear it. But, because I don't generally wear a tunic dress because I need some shape. I'm thick. But for all you cute little rails that it looks cute on, work it out. It would be perfect on Danielle.
All right. So speaking of other things we love, okay, y'all. So we all know it's the holiday season, so it's time for gift sets and things at a great price point. Well, we have a very fabulous set. It's from Bite Cosmetics. Can you see the box? It's this really cute red box. And look, you open it, it's a 10. Bam! There's a mirror. And in addition to the mirror, you have 4 really nice size. They're like it's a cream lipstick, like what do you call it?
Lip crayon.
Lip crayon.
Yeah, lip crayon. Perfect.
Let me tell you the colors of they're 4 saturated colors, and I put them all on me. Okay, there's 3 of us in the studio, and all 3 different shades. All 3 of us can rock these colors.
Yes,
it's fabulous, and the best part about it, it's $25. $25, y'all.
At Sephora.
So at Sephora, this makes a fabulous gift for yourself or for others.
If you're feeling thoughtful.
But yeah, I'd be feeling thoughtful for me. But this is fantastic. I can't tell you how saturated and pigmented the colors are, and the
they're
wear.
Super creamy and moisture.
I'm actually wearing one of them right now.
That would be Danielle.
So
amazing.
Thanks to Danielle, we discovered it.
Get your holiday shopping early at Sephora.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Now it's time for a little style scoop.
What do we have in the news this week?
We've been talking a lot about men lately, so I thought,
we like men.
Let me pop off with a man again.
Pop off with a man. Okay.
So Mr. Russell Westbrook, NBA player, and He's basically no stranger to building an empire outside of sports and off of the court.
We love to see that.
And his empire is growing even more. He's got a new sunglass line that just launched at Barney's, and they're basically touting him to, you know, be the next Michael Jordan when it comes to, you know, his endorsements off the court.
Oh, wow.
You know, plus his fashion endeavors. It's just, hold on, what's
That's
impressive. That's what they are saying. Basically, it says, let's see. Last July, when he founded Westbrook Frames, the athlete had a curated clothing collection at Barney's, New York, and he sold a few frames back then, but now this is the whole collection has launched. And let's see here. They are saying, according to Forbes, his salary is $14.7 million, with $4.5 million in endorsements and growing. So he's
good for him.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to make his mark in a whole different area.
Interesting that it's at Barney's.
Yes, it is. Little profiling. Well, you know, Barney snapped him up, you know,
Barney's,
for many reasons, I'm sure.
Trying to better their image a little bit.
Yeah.
With the brown folks. Hope y'all stop arresting us.
Especially if they're trying on frames.
I know.
But what's really fun about his eyeglasses, everything's under $100, and they're all named after states. So he's got Oklahoma, he's got California, he's got New York. So it's just cute and kind of personalized. Yep, under $100.
That's great.
I love that.
Under $100.
And they're cute.
Yep. Love it.
I could do some things with that stuff.
Some things, honey.
Thanks.
All right, so on to Ebony Magazine. They have finally, they've released their 2014 Power 100 list. And it's a very impressive list of people. And what they've done, they've broken it down into 12 different categories. So like power brokers, innovators, the faithful few, dream keepers, social media influencers, the list goes on. But I wanted to kind of highlight a couple people that you probably don't hear about too much. Of course, under innovator, I had to just mention Pharrell Williams. I mean, we talk about him a lot, but I think to be recognized by Ebony is just really leading the pack for not only being a musician, but a businessman and a role model. I thought was really great.
Trendsetter.
Yes.
He really is.
He's amazing.
Yes, he is. And then under cultural influencers, Miss Bevy Smith.
She was
on the
list. Friend to BHL.
Yes,
earrings.
Yes.
I know.
Bevy Smith is friend to BHL. I actually know Bevy from way back in the day. I won't age myself, but she is just, I'm so proud to see like everything that she's kind of starting to do, you know. She throws these like mixers, like these dinners and events in New York where she brings people together and kind of mentors people, and she's still doing it. She started a long time ago.
She's still doing it. Her goal, she just recently posted. She's an awesome person to follow on Instagram and on Twitter, just because she's constantly like giving great advice and just good like positive like role model type stuff. And she actually is aspiring to have one of her dinners at the Palace of Versailles. So she put it, she's like, I put that out in the universe, and I like Instagrammed her back, like, and I'm aspiring to be cool enough to be on that list, Bill. So I can come to that dinner.
You'll be on the list,
love
baby.
her.
You'll be on the list.
Hats off to her for making the list. Also on this list, Misty Copeland. She is a ballerina dancer. Extraordinaire. She's got that Under Armour contract. I don't know if you've seen the videos.
The commercial is just too much. Like, she is just too strong. Like, it is.
She's amazing.
Amazing.
Her
like,
Instagram is incredible too.
That the human body is capable of doing those things is just astonishing.
In fact,
to
she's
me.
5'2", right?
She's a little tiny thing.
And she's amazing.
But she looks like a powerhouse of like strength. Crazy.
Yes. She made the list under the cultural influencers, as well as Kara Walker. You guys know who Kara Walker is?
I don't know Kara Walker.
She's a contemporary African-American artist, and she explores, you know, race, gender, sexuality, violence, identity, all that kind of stuff. But she's best known for, and I wish I would have given us a picture, but maybe we'll put it on Instagram. She's best known for these paper, like black cut out silhouettes. So like it's really beautiful artwork.
Cool.
But that's really what she's, you know, kind of known for. And it's really, really beautiful. And it features like lots of African American culture, different silhouettes, but they're all black and intricate cutouts. Really, really cool. So she made the list. And then there's a lot of other names that you've heard of: Wendy Williams, Beyonce, Gabby Union, Kanye. They were all under the cultural influencers. But like I said, I wanted to talk about
people
you know,
we don't necessarily know all the time.
No, I love that. I love that.
And then under social media influencers, influencers, another category. Do you guys know who Claire Solmers is?
She's
a blogger.
Fashion Bomb Daily is a wonderful blog, and she has blown up.
She started that blog in 2006, and just left and right, she's getting on everybody's power list. It has exploded, expanded.
It's amazing.
Like, Claire, we're going to manifest you to come here in the studio.
Want to see you, Claire.
We want to see you. She just, her influence is just, it's phenomenal.
Yes.
Phenomenal. And then who else? Let me see here. My notes. Natasha Eubanks. Y'all know who Natasha is?
Yes, we do.
I love me some celebrity gossip. And Natasha has been bringing it to us on the YBF.com. Young, Black, and Fabulous. And she was also recognized on Ebony's Power list.
Good.
Awesome.
And then finally, for first, of course, I had to give a shout out to Miss Laverne Cox. She is just, you know, breaking down barriers when it comes to transgender Americans. And
it's awesome.
She's had a lot of firsts. She was the first to be nominated for an Emmy
Emmy.
Award. So keep doing your thing,
show goes
people.
I mean, her performance is absolutely incredible.
Amazing.
Doing your thing. And then finally, let me just move this along really quickly. So the fashion show must go on. Everybody knows that we lost the dear Joan Rivers. I don't know, has it been a month already?
About it. It's been longer than that, hasn't it?
It's been a while. Yeah. Well, you know, her spot was left vacant. And Kathy Griffin was offered her spot on Fashion Police. And what do you guys think about that? Do you think that's the appropriate fit for that show?
I personally think it could be amazing, but I heard she's rejected it and will not do it.
Yeah.
So it made me really sad.
Yeah, she was going back and forth for a while,
I couldn't, I can't, like in my own thought process of trying to figure out who would fill that role, she to me was the closest fit to who Joan Rivers was in terms of the
humor.
To bring the humor, but to be able to touch, like she's one of those people that makes fun of everybody and it gets away with it, so to speak. And I think that she would be a good fit for it, but I'm kind of sad that she's like, no. Because everybody else just seemed like subpar. And she was the only one that I could kind of see that it might be.
Well, it was interesting. They were replacing comedian with comedian.
Yes.
You know, so I didn't know if they would go in a completely different, you know, vein altogether.
Right.
You know, replace her with a reality star or a designer or something.
They would get backlash if they picked a reality star.
Well, you know, Nene was up for that for a hot second.
Nene was up for it for a second, and I thought it was a horrible idea.
Oh boy. Yeah. So
I don't know who's gonna do it.
I'm kind of sad she turned it down.
I am too. Maybe she'll change her mind.
I hope so.
Maybe it's just still too fresh.
But it's like just filling big shoes.
Yeah,
very big shoes.
People, I mean, right off the bat, they want Joan. So it's just,
yeah.
That's rough.
And I wonder if it would come off too that she's trying to emulate her since she's a fellow comedian. You know what I mean?
And their humors are similar.
Yeah.
But I just feel like because she is Joan's protege and like she was so close to Joan, like I just feel like that's the only time it would be forgiving. Like if it was another random person that was a comedian that showed up, we'd be like,
who are you?
But we're very aware of her high respect and like strong relationship with Joan, and I think that I don't see who else is possibly able to do it. Like I have no idea.
Yeah.
I can't come up with a name.
And then finally, my last scoop in the style department. Gray is the new black on black. And I am loving it. From Kim Kardashian to Rihanna to a fabulous Instagram blogger to some models. Everybody is rocking this whole gray on gray trend. So you know how normally like everybody wants to throw on all black, especially now since it's the fall, it's getting cold. Turn that around. It's all gray.
I love that.
I think that's real slick.
I like it. It's very slick. I like it a lot. And I'm even seeing it a lot in nail polish.
Nail polish, yes.
Oh, yes.
Even though I feel like the nail polish sometimes makes your hands look dead.
Ashy.
Yeah, like it just gives you weird.
That's true.
It's kind of like how some people can't wear blue nail polish because it makes their
You have to find the right
tone.
blue, the right gray.
But with gray's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
On everybody.
There's so many shades though. There's the heather gray, and then there's like there's the deeper charcoal gray. And,
but these outfits look great.
Aren't they fabulous?
It's so interesting because you can totally dress up or dress down gray.
Exactly.
And look at like what they've done.
Girlfriend in the little pencil skirt with the sweatshirt. I'm like, can I have that on right now? Because it looks cozy and
comfortable,
but still like sexy and fashionable.
Right. Yep. So that's my scoop, y'all. That's it.
The scoop. It's so fast.
Is it time for our favorite segment?
Our favorite segment, hot or not hot mess. Okay, guys. So this week we had a couple things happening. First up, we had the the Soul Train Music Awards. And at the Soul Train Music Awards was
You can't say it like that. The Soul Train. Okay.
I don't think I have that much like vocal skill right now because I'm like trying not to be froggy while I'm talking as it is. I don't have the range, but Miss Tamar Braxton has the range. She was singing it on the red carpet and hanging out, and she wore a few outfits.
Yes, she did.
She wore a few, and this was one of them. This was a Roberto Cavalli blue embellished sheer dress. I don't know if y'all could tell, but you could see her drawers.
Yes, you
And
can.
she pulled that blonde hair back and popped on a big old gold collar necklace. Is she hot or a hot mess, my people?
Well, first of all, you pulled the better of one of the looks that I saw. Because you know the other one.
She had a pants. She had some things going on. She was doing some things.
Ooh,
She was
looked like
trying. She was doing some things.
somebody's tablecloth or something. It was horrible in that other one. We'll let our guest.
We'll let Danielle start.
You know,
You'll start.
I model for this runway, this girl that does runway a lot, Coral Castillo, and she has a line similar to this that's very see-through and has the, the actual short underneath or the pant or the little panty.
The little panty.
Yeah. But can you see her breast?
It looks like
it. Looks like
Is
you
that-
can see her
is-
breasticles.
I
Yes.
believe that that's
I think we're seeing
Yeah, I
breasticle.
think we're seeing a little areola action.
To me, I'm not really liking that. If it was covered, if the top was covered and she was wearing that that panty that was showing off her legs and her figure, I would love it. But I'm going to say
you don't want to see nipple.
I'm not a fan. I think it's beautiful, but I don't know. The nipples are throwing me off.
I'm with you because that's where my eye goes immediately.
Right.
Is just to her breasts, like because I can see them.
Right.
And I feel like if that part was a little bit more opaque, a little more covered, because
Right.
I do like the silhouette. I love the silhouette. I like the necklace, but I don't like seeing her boobs.
Also, you have to, when it comes to like flash photography that shows so much detail, maybe when we actually saw her backstage, it wouldn't be as like,
Yeah.
oh, I can see the actual tit on the boob.
But at the
how many
same
times can we say
time,
tit?
you know you're going to be photographed left and right.
Exactly. So,
So-
you're supposed to prepare for that.
It just
Right.
I love that you guys' eyes can go straight to her boobs because my eyes don't know where the hell to go. And I get that it's Cavalli and like Cavalli kind of does that. Like Cavalli to me is always busy. So I get it. But like, I don't know. I'm like, is it lace? Are you a superhero? I don't know what's going on with your hair. Like I don't like any of it at all. And it doesn't, other than the fact that it's blue. And then I'm annoyed that I can see the outline of the panty so well. Like I wish it were maybe a short or something. Maybe.
Or she should have worn nude panties,
Or nude,
so it
I
would have
don't
been
know,
harder to,
something. But the idea that I can just straight see your bikini panty,
Right.
I don't like that. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Hot mess, hot mess,
Yeah,
hot mess.
moving on.
Moving on. Okay, next up, also at the Soul
Moving on.
Train Music Awards, was Miss Sevyn Streeter, singer extraordinaire, and she was showing off her hip bones, y'all, in this black Roberto Cavalli dress with the double front splits, and she had on Balmain rope sandals and a Cavalli clutch.
Do, 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 do. I just felt like doing that for some reason. I'm aging myself because I know all the music. I know this look is kind of all over the place. I like to think of it as like a car wash dress. You know what a car wash looks like in the
wow.
flaps.
Car.
I'm seeing that now.
It's just too much. Give me a plunging, deep V, but without, everything on the bottom, or vice versa. Give me something completely covered on the top, and do the car wash on the bottom. But I don't like both of them together. It's just I don't like it, and I don't like the shoe. I'm trying to figure out what kind of. It's like a lace-up
booty
or
almost,
something.
but it's a sandal because her toes are.
Yeah. So that's my take. I don't like it.
Where are you at with it, Danielle?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I like that she's showing it off because she has the body to do so. I'm not liking the clutch.
It looks like a big sandwich bag.
It does. It kind of throws me. Like I look at the clutch and I'm like, and the shoe maybe could have been a little bit more of a lighter shoe, especially if her leg is being shown like that. The cutoff is kind of strange, but. I would agree, like, pick one.
Yeah.
Go with it. Be phenomenal like Kate Hudson does that. She picks that, like, deep
V, but
V.
Yeah, but be
and then she
covered on the
doesn't.
bottom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah.
the clutch just throws me off.
Yeah, I'm in between because normally, like, I'm like one or the other. You give me all that booby, then I don't need to see your vagina.
Right.
But I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't bother me as much in this dress. I don't know if it's just because it's black and I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much, or maybe I just don't think that highly of her that I care. I kind of feel like it fits in line with who she is as an artist, sort of. So I think that's why it doesn't bother me. But I do think the slits are way too high.
Yeah, it's too much.
Like, way too high.
Yeah.
They're way too high. But I like that she styled it with the ponytail, kind of, and it's slick, and that's simple. Her boobs look good, because I get annoyed when the boobs look like they're hanging a little too low.
Great bra.
Great bra. Whoever taped you up, girl. Or surgeon. I was thinking they look kind of surgery. Yeah.
Nice
but
mixture.
somebody taped them up real good for her, and they look placed well. So I don't know. I don't have an in-between, so I'm going to just say, you all right, girl.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we all just spoke about Miss Laverne Cox, and she was at the 2014 Glamour Women of the Year Awards at Carnegie Hall in this royal blue velvet Mark Bauer gown with sheer yoga detail and curly hair. What do we think?
I want to like it, but I don't. I feel like a much older woman would be wearing this dress. Like, much older. Like, south of 60. There's something about it that's just, it looks old to me. And then the fact that, like, the front doesn't really hit the floor so I can see the shoe.
Hemline is weird.
Yeah, the hemline is strange.
What's the shoe?
I don't know what the shoe is.
Okay.
I just think Laverne could have did a little better. I don't like it.
You know, if she had her hair slicked back or had her hair in a different, I don't know, because here it's the what awards?
It's the 2014 Glamour Women of the Year Awards.
Yeah, I get it. Classy. Looking for that classy, you know, look. I totally get that. Love the color. I just wish her hair was a little different.
I would say I agree, because when I first saw it, I was like, is that velvet? Like, straight out of, like, 1980s, like, weird. But the reason I'm okay with it is because the one thing that bothers me when she is on the red carpet is she's very broad-shouldered to me, and I feel like this is the most delicate, like, neckline I've seen on her shoulders, and it actually, for me, it doesn't make it, that doesn't make it age to me. What the thing I had a problem with was definitely the hemline.
Yes.
But I actually kind of was good with the hair, because I'm over the straight hair that she's always wearing, so I kind of liked it.
It's too wiggy.
Yeah, so I don't know. I gave her a hot just because, I mean,
for whatever reason, I just feel like an older actress would be wearing
I totally agree.
Dress,
it looks like something that, what's her name? The English woman.
Yes, I know exactly, with the white hair.
Why can't I think of her name right now? Helen Mirren.
Yes.
Would wear. Like, I could totally see her in that.
That's true.
But for the very reason that everything I've seen before on Laverne Cox is too, like, I just don't think it, it positively accentuates her shoulder line. Like, I feel like that silhouette worked really well on her, and it didn't bother me as much. But I guess that doesn't make you hot. That just makes it work. Yeah. Kind of. Last but not least, we had Lupita Nyongo, and she was also at the 2014 Glamour Women of the Year Awards, and she was wearing this intricately beaded little cocktail dress by Chanel Couture. What do we think?
It looks like,
I love her style, so I know she's got this.
She can't lose for me.
You know, she
I'm
really
trying to figure. I guess maybe just the dress is folded in. Okay, I'm being a little.
I think
too
it's a wrap.
picky.
Yeah, I don't have another angle for it, but
it looks like it's some kind of a wrap.
But it looks like it's some kind of a wrap with the.
She looks pretty.
Whatever. I think she looks pretty and appropriate and delicate and lovely.
Yeah, I would agree.
And it just works.
And it's a great lip. It's a great lip for that.
Her makeup is always really good to me.
Flawless.
Yeah, she looks great. So there you go, Chanel Couture. You can never go wrong with Chanel, guys.
You really can't.
Ended on a high note.
Ended on a high note. All right, so we're gonna give a little style watch this week, and like we said, we've been talking about the boys, and we're trying to give a shout out to the boys every once in a while. So Men of Style are fabulous on Instagram too, and we have at His Fashion Highness Mr. Nnamdi Moghalu, and his blog is hisfashionhighness.com. He's a blogger and artist residing in New York City of Nigerian descent, and he is not afraid of color. He is not afraid of the African print. He is not afraid of anything, y'all.
He looks so familiar
I was
to
gonna
me.
say, I've been saying that for like ever since I found the pictures. I'm like, I feel like I know you, but everything I read, I did. There was no connection.
Maybe he lived in my building or something.
You might
he
have
looks
seen him.
so familiar.
That's Nnamdi. He rocks a hat. He does it all, girls. Them guys.
He really
need some
morphs.
inspiration. He does it all. Yeah.
He morphs into all
He
different
morphs
kinds
into
of
all
looks.
different kinds of brothers. So
I'm loving those
I need
red
to follow him on
pants.
Instagram.
follow him on Instagram. Again, it's at His Fashion Highness. His name is Nnamdi Moghalu. Check out his blog at hisfashionhighness.com.
I love his handle. His Fashion Highness.
His Fashion Highness,
took that,
guys.
didn't he?
But he
right.
did. He did that.
Well, y'all, that's another Friday. Thank you, Danielle, Miss Model, for joining us.
Hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Sharing.
It was awesome.
Thanks for tuning in. Where can we find everyone? Where can everyone find you?
You can find me at Twitter, Danielle Argyros, or Instagram, Danielle Argyros.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Stewart Starlet, and don't forget to follow us on @BHLFashion411.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at It's Me, Diona V, and we will see you guys next week. Maybe we'll talk about some holiday Black Friday deals, specials. Who's got the papers out? Because that makes me so excited. All right, guys. Thank you.
Producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.